I've been managing partner since 2016, and I've been here since 1999, so a very long time. There are so many changes. We weren't using computers. I did my degree writing my essays by hand. I joined IBB because of the managing partner at the time. And I did actually have an offer from a very large regional firm, and IBB was quite small, but I definitely felt that this was a firm that was going places. I was just trying out a part-time role because I had recently had my second child. In 1999, there weren't very many part-time roles for solicitors, so I realised that I would have to take a step in a different direction in order to continue working. I can remember on my first day, I came from being a solicitor with a secretary in my own office, and suddenly I was sitting in open plan without the sort of support that I had been used to. But I was very excited about the role because I'd always been very interested in technology, so I was excited about automating the routine work that we did over and over and over again, and that would leave the lawyers more time to spend on speaking to their clients and building up the relationships. I was the only lawyer, apart from the managing partner, that wasn't working with clients on legal work. And I was quite a useful person to him because I could do lots of different things. So very quickly I was promoted to Director of Information Services, and I found myself running the whole IT team. And I also began to become involved in writing policy for the firm, and so that was a little bit of a crossover with HR. And at the same time I had a third child, and so then I had 3 children under 5, and I was still working part-time. And in 2008, 2009, the firm sponsored me to do an MBA at Cranfield School of Management. I was lucky because my mentor supported me, put me forward, and then the firm supported me by paying for my MBA. And when I finished the MBA, I became the operations partner. I became managing partner in 2016. It's always difficult when there's a transition of leadership, there's no doubt. I recognised that I would have a very different style to the previous managing partner. He was a man, he had built the firm up in a time when leadership was about command and control, and I could see that we had a very different group of partners that had a very different experience, very much more diverse group of partners perhaps, and that they were going to be looking for leadership that was more collaborative and more consultative, and I felt that really matched my style. I feel that that's probably influenced the culture, which for the better. And it's not that the previous culture was wrong, it was just different and a different time. So I think we have changed, and I think people, when they see that we can get things done that way, then people react very well to that. I think the most important thing is to be authentic. You have to be true to yourself. And I think we're all human, and we all have families, and we all have problems outside of work. And we would lose people if we weren't flexible when people had life events that they needed to deal with. Sometimes at certain points in your career, you don't want a whole lot of pressure up. I remember that. I didn't want the managing partner's role because I had 3 children and I was focusing on trying to get them settled in their schools and support them through their exams and so on and so forth. So I didn't want to be working all the time. But I did still want to have something for myself, and I did want to come to work and enjoy what I was doing and be involved in interesting projects. And so I think it's about aligning what's right for the person and what's right for the organisation. I'm now at a stage where my children have grown up and gone to university and they're nearly finished, so I'm much more able to devote more of myself to the business. So I'm in a different place at the moment. So I think it's sort of the right thing at the right time where both sides get what they need out of the arrangement. I look around and I think, well, I really do enjoy working with all my partners. I feel that we all get on very well and work well together, and I feel like we're a great team, and that is a source of great satisfaction for me.